Hi everybody, this is Odd Someone and today I'm going to be reacting to Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. Alright. I'm guessing, I don't know how that's gonna, you know, relate to a New Girl's arc, but I'm sure it'll make sense once we get to it. But yeah, I reacted to the two movies before this season, so if you want to know how I felt about those, then go watch those. But just so you know, I really did like Backpack Kid. So I kept calling it Backpack Girl, but I think I was mixing it up with the Japanese name because actually in Japanese they do say it is written actually like girl in English. It's like 豚やろ夢見ないランドセル girl. But for some reason, even though it's already in English, in the official English title they say kid. So I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I love stuff with Sakuta, his mom, and even Kaide, which was not obviously the focus of that arc. But I still loved, the small moments we got from her. I didn't mention anything about it in the discussion after, but we did have a scene where Futaba talks about her mom, and I just got the sense that she's very neglectful, and just Futaba being, putting a quite the charitable spin on the way she views her. But, the way that she starts does seem to be what seems to be the case. That she was not meant to be a mother, and she didn't want to be one. So I wonder if we're ever gonna go back to that and have that be the focus of an arc in regards to like Futaba and her mom. And yeah, now that I think about it, we also had a bit of a small, just touching upon Mai's relationship with her own mom, and I like that she's still like, I still don't forgive her. I still kind of hate her for what she did during my middle school years. But I think I hate her a little bit less. Not, because her mom has done anything to deserve that, but simply because of the relationship with Sakuta has helped her heal a little bit from that. What else? Is there anything in that reaction that I didn't mention? Like I'm trying to go through it. I guess I think I said that already, but yeah. Like Sakuta's just, wanting to go to a place where basically, his ideal world where he was never, estranged from his parents. Even if that was not their intention, that's what happened. Like, why was that, represented by a grade schooler Mai? That still seems to be a bit of a question mark to me. Maybe just, the big, just how big of an influence Mai has had on him. That it's like him always trying to look for comfort for her. So it would have to be a little Mai, because the big one has always been like, you have to do this, you know. But I'll be here with you when it doesn't have to be right now, but you're gonna have to do this. What else? What else? Kaede. Yeah. Like, I feel like she didn't have to be part of that last scene in the movie, but I'm so glad she was. Although I will say I do feel a little bit bad about Asusagawa Oto-san not being part of it. Like, I know that it was all about Sakuta feeling the most distance about from his mom and trying to erase her from his mind. But it still would have been nice that Oto-san would have been able to see that. Yeah, there might be more, but right now that's all I can think of. So, we left off on Sakuta meeting Shoko because, Dreaming Girl ending happened. So, Mai doesn't remember anything other than what happened at the end of that movie and what Sakuta might have told her, which gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, she's like, I know of all the timelines that, the other future me's have gone through, but I have no idea about this, in any of those. This, I think, was a singer, has never existed. Kirishima Toko. And the other Sakuta, I assumed he knew her because he was like, what do you think of Kirishima Toko? But that doesn't necessarily mean she existed on his world. So we'll see what's up with that. So yeah, we're also gonna have a new opening and ending, so I don't know, the first ones are gonna be hard to beat. But I'm open to enjoying them. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We're just like that, getting a 1-year time skip. I know at the end it said that we were getting a college arc, but I thought it was gonna be about Mai. Well, we just saw this and now this turned into a flashback. Yeah. Right. Right. And that's the last thing that was in the movie. Mm. I'm glad. Mm. Mm. Wow, okay. He's already in university. We just completely skipped his last year in high school. That's kind of crazy to me. I was actually gonna... Like, oh man, I wonder how they're gonna do that. But okay. They're just not doing it. Oh. I wonder if this is the Peggy's back for the OP. Oh, Koga. This has a different vibe. I like it though. But the first OP is too iconic. Oh, Cotton Candy. I might have heard of them before. Oh, that's definitely a reference to the first OP. Okay. I feel like this is gonna take repeated listens. Sakata running. We needed that. Yeah. Definitely still feel having a similar vibe and visuals to the first OP. A commercial? Damn. New character? He can relate. Him. Mito. Oh? Is he kind of famous? Oh, yeah. By association. Uh, that was like the beginning of Koga's arc. mm, I see. Mm. Hey, she knows? What? But has she ever seen it? Matane. Okay, so it's been a while since he's had to deal with that. I was not prepared for the time skip. Toyohama and Hirokawa? Tsuki. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. He should get at least a flip phone. Oh. Fair enough. Hmm. Oh man. That sucks. I'm just gonna give a safe guess and say that they have not kissed during the time skip. Oh, it's Mito. And that's just his face. No. Ha! Hmm. Hirokawa. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I assumed that Hirokawa was the same age as Kaede. But it seemed like she's at least Sakata's age. Oh, that's I feel like wasn't she like, yeah, she was in the other world. Ikuga? Something like that. Damn, it's so interesting seeing Hirokawa like that. Hasta mañana. Just being surrounded by people, considering her situation in regards to being in a correspondence school. Hmm. What was this guy expecting? Sakata has a girlfriend. Hmm? Huh. Okay. Oh? Oh. No. Definitely not. Otherwise Sakata would know. Hmm? Okay. Okay. Halfway through the episode. Oh, that was Spanish class? Oh? Hmm. Yeah, can you, like... Oh. Alright. Hmm. Oh, that's a pretty big deal. Hmm. But has Usuki said what she wants to do? Uh, hmm. Maybe there's something Toyohama is not saying. Yeah, why would he say that? I don't even know that guy. I'm like already like, he does not deserve Toyohama. Hmm? Oh, there's the Santa Claus girl. And it's in a library? Basically, a one-to-one with, Mai being a bunny girl in episode 1. Toga, Koga. That's Koga. I swear I really love Koga. And Kaide. I don't know what my mind was working up there. What? Mm. What? What? Oh, Futaba? Oh, they're not going to the same college? Wait. It looked like Futaba was right there. Maybe I misread that line. Okay, that's good. Oh, I just realized Futaba's not wearing glasses. There's Usuki. Yep. I like the way that Sakuta is trying to do this. That's great. Well, everyone else except for Toyohama. Maybe it's just me, but that smile looked a little strained. Oh, there's Toyohama. She looks determined. Is she gonna talk to her when Sakuta's still there? Alright, she wants him there. Should she be the one to apologize? I think it should be both. Yeah, okay. Granted, we didn't see the argument, but still. Huh. Yeah, there's something about the tone of the scene that makes me think, like, this is not resolved. You know, like, it felt like they talked, but they didn't really understand each other. Oh. Oh. I just took that as development off screen. What? We're just gonna end the episode there? Alright. I feel like we set up quite a few things, but also like establishing the new setting of the cast in college. Okay. So this arc is gonna be centered around Usuki. Okay. Okay. I'll talk about it when the ending ends. Oh, preview. I don't know if I should. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm glad they're keeping them super short. Alright, so for one, I'm really hoping that once this arc ends and we focus on another girl, that the visuals will change and the singer will as well. Now with the girl of the arc being there, similar to season 1. Okay, so yeah, I remember, because at first when Toyohama said like that was not at all like Usuki, so I was like, man, like, was that just me like not noticing that before that scene? But no, like I'm like, no, I definitely did, because I remember saying when like the first or second time Usuki was surrounded by those girls, I was like, that's interesting, like we know her, she has a lot of trouble just reading the atmosphere and getting along with other people because of it, and also like getting ignored and just people not wanting to hang out with her after she spends a lot of time with her idol stuff. But like her feelings hadn't changed. She still wanted to be friends with those people back in middle school, but she just felt the more time passed, the less people gave her a chance. So she just gave up and decided, you know what, that environment is not for me. So her mom gave her like the option to go to a correspondence school, and that's how we found out that that's a person that Sakta could consult and have her talk to Kaide in regards to have her decide whether or not she wanted to do that as well. But yeah, I was like, okay. I was feeling a little conflicted because, like, yeah, she's been a minor character for a little bit, but she was like so instrumental in Kaide's sister adventuring out arc that I was like, okay. I guess we just had her like confront and like get over her fears off screen. That's a little disappointing. That could have been a good arc. And then we get to the end of the episode and it's like, oh well, wait a minute. It's not that. She didn't have development off screen. Now, I don't know if Toyohama is right in that someone else is inhabiting her body, but there's definitely something something going on in regards to like puberty, adolescence syndrome that is making her act unlike herself. But yeah, I'm so glad that I was wrong. And we are gonna have Usuki have her development on screen. Now, we don't know if I'm guessing from the, what we know about the argument, that Usuki's adolescence syndrome started after that. But right now we don't have a clear timeline. And yeah, there's the Santa Claus girl, which I'm guessing it's Usuki. But like it begs the question that who is, the Usuki that just talked to Toyohama right now. And at first when she was like, am I saying something strange? It's like, I assume, oh, okay, maybe, there's still something she needs to work on and she still isn't figuring out how Nodoka feels. But she's trying. But no. Now I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I think this not Usuki is like, oh shit, I made a mistake. That's not how Usuki would talk. Did I say something strange, something not like her? So that I can correct it and convince these people otherwise. Most likely. But yeah, it's interesting that it seems at least that for a whole year Sakuta did not have to deal with people having adolescence syndrome. And now the story is resuming once he finally has to do that again. No, maybe he will not be like, it will not fall to mainly Sakuta to help Usuki, and it will actually be Toyohama. That would be, a bit of a shake-up on the season 1 formula. We also got introduced to Mito, which I don't know what role she's gonna have this season, but so far I like her. I don't know, what could be the future dynamic between Sakuta and her, but it has potential. Also, I'm not fully sure, let me go back to the scene with here. I should have gone for Futaba Sensei. She's going to a much better college than Sakuta Sensei. So, maybe she is going to a different college than Sakuta, but she was just here to help Sakuta. I'm not sure what that's, how that works. But I'm glad that her, Sakuta, and Kunimi seems to be still pretty close, even if they are not, seeing each other as often as they used to. But yeah, Let's see. A lot of mentioning that Sakuta is popular because of his relationship with Mai. Now that he's out of high school, people just don't have any idea about the hospitalization incident. So that basically got, you know, he was able to start anew with that. I think that scene when Uzuki talks to Sakuta and he asks him if Mito is his new girlfriend, that might still be the Uzuki we know. Because we also have Sakuta telling her, like, I don't think idols should be going to matchmaking parties. And she's just like, oh yeah, huh. Like, that could just be, like, because of Uzuki's, being a bit of a, not being the best at reading social cues or, like, social procedures. But it could also be, like, the other Uzuki and being like, oh right, I don't know how idols work. Other than that, yeah, I think that's all I have for right now. I'm guessing that we're gonna have, once Toyohama is able to actually talk to Uzuki, we're gonna be able to see the finer, clearer details of their argument. For now though, I am locked in. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.